So, hey, what's going on, guys? This is Big Soul 20, and people really wanted me to review this one video um, dealing with this woman who got tasered. I think it's Atlanta. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's Atlanta. This ratchet ass bitch who was acting like a ratchet ass fool in front of her fucking kids, in front of everybody in Atlanta, and the security guard tasered her fucking ass. And I could not agree more with the security guard. He did the right thing. He did his fucking job. This is a prime example of if you do ratchet bullshit in public, expect ratchet ass results. Expect to face the consequences of your fucking behavior. And I don't think that a lot of people these days, unfortunately in the black community, realize that. When you Let's just go into the video. So the video starts off with the security guard addressing. I'm sure I think he has like the because I've seen other videos with him too, and he has like the camera on his vest or his tie or whatever, and he goes and addresses the woman's kids. So he goes and addresses her kids, and he tells them, whatever they're doing in the doorway of the mall that he works at, whatever they're doing, they're jumping up and down or they're messing with signs or whatever. He tells them to stop. Then there's bitch and her fucking like best friend or sister or whoever that fucking Debo ass, big titty ass bitch that was beside her come out of the woodwork and just starts cussing him out and going in on him. Now let me just address something real quick, because parents, especially you young parents, you need to realize this. You need to check your children in public. I used to be a manager at a retail chain, okay? And I would deal with this sort of bullshit every fucking other day with, if not every day, every other day, with people coming in there with their children acting a damn fool, knocking over mannequins, knocking over displays, playing with things they shouldn't be playing with, running up and down, and you're just sitting there on the side like, girl, am I gonna get brown or am I gonna get topaz with this? I don't know. Brown or topaz? Brown or topaz? I don't know, girl. Did you get that chili? Did you get that chili, girl? Girl, you didn't get that chili. Bitch, check your fucking kids. Your fucking devil spawn is running around creating a muck, ultimately creating dangers for themselves because they can get hurt by running around the store. I had employees stalking. I had people, people were walking around with their fucking carts, and kids will run right into them. You know what I'm saying? Anything could happen. And you're not even giving a fuck. It's not even just about the integrity of the store, it's about the safety of your fucking kids. And beyond that, your integrity as a mother. Ratchetness. And then the moment that somebody wants to say, hey, you guys need to stop running in here, okay? I know he ain't talking to my kids. I know he ain't talking to my kids. Yes, I am. Yes, I am, bitch. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. What you gonna do about it? Because you weren't doing nothing about them when they were running around acting a damn fool. And now when somebody addresses them, now it's a problem. Get the fuck out of here. Seriously? Girl. So anyway, um, um, he addresses them, so they start cussing him out, reading him up and down, right, just up and down, calling him a faggot, saying he's gay, a bitch made nigga, and he a rent-a-cop, blah, 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 blah. And he said, just said, y'all need to back up, he said, y'all need to get out there. Meanwhile, all these group of people that I'm assuming are with him, with them females, for lack of a better term, because biologically they're females, but I wouldn't go as far as to call them women, or girls, or ladies, because they were not acting like any. What happened to back in the day when someone would say, hey, your kids are, they're acting up in public, and the mom used to be like, okay, I am so sorry, honey, I am so sorry, I'm going to get your ass when we get home. What happened to that? Checking your children for acting bad in public. Anyway, so they're cussing him out. Nobody's saying anything. Nobody's going at it. And then all of a sudden, they just keep bucking at him and bucking at him and bucking at him. And yeah, he's going back and forth with them, which I agree with them. It's like, look, what you gonna do? Like, I mean, y'all need to get, now it's to the point where y'all are acting belligerent. You're threatening me. You're scaring the customers of this mall, which they're probably used to it because the mall is in, I'm sorry, downtown Atlanta, and I hope that anybody in Atlanta does not get offended by that, but it's just the truth. You know, it's the truth. So they're bucking at him, they're going in on him, and eventually he goes inside and they're following him inside and keep talking shit and keep bucking at him and bucking at him and bucking at him. And the kids come in there and they call him gay and a faggot. You're gay. You're a faggot. And I could have sworn one of them said nigga. OMG. I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that. When your bad behavior starts to implement down into the minds of your children, and you are okay with that. See, I've seen so much of that. I've seen so much of it, it is unbelievable. It's sad. It really is. And this is the part where I'm serious. This is the part where I'm not even making little jokes or trying to read. It is just sad that these children don't even have a chance these days because your parents, their parents was just as ratchet as their parents before them, and so on and so forth. This is the day and age where the mom has the kids starting off at 13, and now the grandmother is only, 39 years old. The mom is 22 with 5 kids, and the grandma is 39. Not 39, the grandma is 35. And his grandma Tomika. It ain't no big mama, it's not Nana, it's not Meemaw, it's not, Granny, it is Tomika, who's just as ratchet. This is a problem. It is a pandemic in America, and it needs to stop. It really does. I am not against teen pregnancy. I really am. I'm not. Things happen. At a certain age when you start to develop yourself and your fucking reproductive system is working, then you're able to have children. Are you ready to have children? That's up for debate. But you're able to have children. When babies are raising babies, my cousin was a teen mother. And thankfully, she had a strong mother who raised her the fuck right. So she raised her children right, and I am proud to say that my cousin raised her kids to be respectful, courteous, in public, and not act a damn fool. Okay? So these babies these days, they don't know how to teach their babies that because they weren't taught that by their parents above them. That's neither here nor there. So they're going in there yelling at him, being all ratchet with him too. And then all of a sudden, out of the clear blue sky, she gets all close up in his face, and she's like up against him, and she pushes up against him, and he pushes her back. He's like, you need to get out of my fucking face. Back the fuck up. So this bitch runs at him, and she starts swinging at him, and you can tell she was hitting him because the camera was shaking, and you can see her arms swinging. You can tell she was hitting him. He pushes her back. He takes out a motherfucking taser and tasers that bitch so damn bad she fell over like a fucking tree. Tim motherfucking Burr. I laughed so hard. I know it's not funny, but I laughed so fucking hard because this bitch deserved it. She deserved it. She deserved it. She deserved it. And I just feel like it was just a long time coming. You don't put your hands on anybody, fucking bitch. You don't put your hands on people and not expect for you to get hit back. But I'm going to get into that subject in a moment. Then the kids start crying. Then everybody out in their fucking mama going to say, you don't tase a woman in front of her children? How dare you do that in front of her kids? You a fucking real cop. You bitch ass nigga. How dare you do that? You don't tase no woman in front of her kids? So everybody just crowds around and they're just like, oh my god, you're so fucking wrong for that, blah, blah, blah. Then the baby daddy just appeared out of nowhere like fucking Casper the Friendly Ghost with tar paint on him. And he appears out of nowhere and he's like, oh really, bruh? Word on everything, bruh. Word on everything, bruh. Word on everything, bruh. I'm gonna come back here, bruh, when you get off at 6, bruh. Word on everything, bruh. You gonna tase my baby mama phone kid, bruh. Word on everything, bruh. I couldn't understand what the fuck he was saying. To be completely honest with you, I couldn't understand what the fuck he was saying. Where were you when your baby mama was acting a damn fool and attacking this man in front of her children? Where were you when your children were acting a damn fool? If those weren't even his kids, maybe that was just his baby mama from another set of kids, and that's her kids from another man. Who knows? Where were you to prevent this from happening? For all the people who started commenting on or having commentary on the fact that what he did was wrong, when y'all was standing there watching this bitch act a damn fool and laughing and kikiing in the back and shit, thought the shit was so damn funny, and then when he reacted like a security guard should react, then all of a sudden, it's like, oh no, you wrong. I don't understand why people don't do this. See, a similar situation happening to me and my friends. Me and my friend was out in Charlotte. It was like a couple years ago, and there was this woman, and I'm assuming that this bitch was on drugs or whatever, but she was attacking us. Um, she was verbally attacking us at first, and we didn't respond. I think my friend responded once, I think, just get the fuck out of here, you know? And we kept walking down the street. This bitch followed us down the street. She started attacking us. She started pushing up against us. She was grabbing my friend's shirt. She would not let him go. You know, I was trying to separate it. She swung on me. She missed, because had she connected, I would knock that bitch out. She missed. And, you know, it was just this big old thing. And there was all these spectators around just watching. Just watching. Not saying shit. Not weighing in. And, you know, she had people that were with her that were standing right there too. And I was like, somebody come get this bitch. Get your bitch. Get your bitch. Get your bitch. They just sitting there looking like, dog, I don't got nothing to do with that, dog. I don't got nothing to do with that. So when my friend when she starts punching my friend in the head, and he slams her ass on the ground with such force that the hoe gets knocked out, then all of a sudden, everybody's like, that's wrong, man. That's a female, dog. That's a female, dog. Really? Well, you should have stopped this female from putting her hands on my friends and me. I say this once, and I've said it 1,000 times. If I said it once, I've said it 1,000,000 times. Fuck 1,000, I'll give you 1,000,000. I do not like violence. Okay, I may talk a good game on here, but I do not like it. I know what I'm capable of. I'm not the greatest fighter in the world. I know I'm not. I'm not going to claim to be the greatest. I'm not going to say I can't get my ass whooped, but I know I got hands. And if you're going to whoop my ass, I'm going to make your ass prove it. Man, woman, or child. If you attack me, if you physically assault me, I will deal with you accordingly. I'm sorry. I don't see gender. I don't see size. I don't see age. I will deal with you accordingly. Because it's 2013 and folks are crazy nowadays. And if you want to sit here and try to make people believe that a woman does not have the ability to physically hurt a man with her own fist, you are sadly fucking mistaken. And you must have grown up in a motherfucking Pleasantville, capital, you know, Leave It to Beaver damn world. Because that is not true. I've seen a woman 100 pounds soaking wet break a man's nose with one hit from her fist. No rings, nothing. Her fucking fist. Violence is violence, people. And I just hate how people co-sign behind that whole thing like she's a female so don't hit her back. That's bullshit. Why don't you stop this female from attacking me? Why don't you stop this female while she's hurting me? It's okay when she's hitting me, but when I hit her back, or I tase her, or I mace her ass, then people want to ask, oh my God, why did you do that? Bitch, get fucking maced. I got maced too. I don't play these days. People are crazy, and when you go, I always assume that when I go out, somebody wants to start some shit. I always assume that. So, you know, kudos to the security guard. You know, he has been on the news lately, and I've also heard that people have been raising up to $17,000 and beyond for him to take a vacation or for him to quit his job. I personally don't want him to quit. I don't want him to get hurt either, but I don't want him to quit because I feel as if there's not enough of him out there. He has other videos where he is like pushing people out of the damn mall, and you know he's kicking people out, and people are writing under the comments saying that he's a bully. But I don't believe he's a bully. If you've lived in these areas and you know what the fuck is going on, and you know that there are people who used to have uniforms who are too scared to do shit, I applaud him. He is standing up for what he believes in. He is standing up for this, to push these ratchet ass people out of this shopping center. If you were in there shopping, minding your own business, and doing what you're supposed to be doing, you don't have a fucking problem. If you're in there selling drugs, picking up drugs from people, stealing, acting a damn fool, then we need people like him. We need more people like him. Okay? It doesn't matter that he's a rent-a-cop. He's doing what the fuck he's supposed to be doing. Okay? So, I totally I support him, and I've heard that he's gotten help in that mall since then because of his newfound fame, since it's been exposed, that video and all that stuff. So he's gotten help in that mall, and I'm glad that he has, and I just hope that everything goes well for him because he really took a stand, and he really said, I'm not standing for that bullshit. And I applaud that. This is Big Zell 20, you guys. Please tell me how you felt about the video. I might post a link to the video in the description. And just comment, rate, subscribe, and please follow me on Twitter at BigZell20. And I just love you guys. Thanks.